We headed out this morning and there was a bit of rain as we drove up, but looking at the forecast, that should be the only rain that we're going to see for the next 4 days. Tonight is also going to be possibly a very chilly night, getting down to 3 or 4 Celsius, but it's supposed to warm up pretty significantly over the next 3 days. In 2 days it'll be pretty much a heat wave going up to 27 or 28 Celsius, which is abnormally hot for mid-September, but at least we'll be out on the water and we can cool off whenever we need to. So we're coming up to our first and only portage of the day. So these cliffs that we just had lunch on look like perfect cliffs to do some cliff jumping off, but we think we're going to save that for our last day because we're going to be coming back this way in 4 days. And it's going to be a lot hotter that day, so jumping into the water is going to just feel that much better.
This is a white bird.
Want to get on that rock and scope it out?
Yeah.
So we managed to find a free campsite on the lake. It's a little bit sheltered, not much of a view, but we don't really feel like paddling anymore today because we're a little bit sore already. So today's going to be our biggest day of the 4. Just got to hop across this lake this morning, and then we have a doozy of a portage, 2,300 meters to start the day. So that should be fun. 2 more portages later on in the day, but not as long. And then just lots of canoeing. But it's perfect conditions this morning, almost no wind. And we got started around 9:45, so we should have plenty of time to get to our campsite. Fun. So that wasn't too bad. It only took us about an hour and 15 minutes. But it felt good to stretch our legs. Let's keep going.
Dragonfly.
Alright. What's that noise? A branch. Still got a while to go to our campsite today. So we're taking a little break. Thankfully the wind is in our favor, so we're just letting it blow us across the lake. Oh, this looks nice. That is cold.
It is?
Whew. So we had quite a long day today, 7 hours and 15 minutes in the canoe. So we're a little bit too tired to make a campfire, which is unfortunate because this site is beautiful and we'd love to have a campfire here, but we're just a bit too tired, so butane cooking it is. And it's a good thing we had tailwind for most of the day, because I don't think we would have been able to do that route out in reverse with all that headwind. All right, day number 3. I really enjoyed that campsite. It felt very secluded. This whole lake feels secluded now that we got farther into the park, which is really nice. We have an easier day today compared to yesterday. We'll start off by crossing Big Trout Lake, and then we have, I think, 5 portages in a row with some canoeing in between to get down Otterslide Creek and then into Otterslide Lake. It's already feeling a lot hotter today than it did yesterday. Gotta cool off. That was fun. So this is our last portage of the day. It's gonna bring us to the lake that we're camping at tonight, Burnt Island Lake. Nice. So this is our campsite for the night. It's beautiful.
So I'd say today was our favorite day out of the 3 we've done so far. Otter Slide Creek was absolutely beautiful and so peaceful. We only saw 2 other people the whole day, and one of them mentioned that there was a moose. We missed it for maybe 2 minutes, but it was a beautiful day. We also love our campsite right now. It's very secluded. We have a nice sunset from there. We'll have the sunrise over there, and we can hear a lot of loons, so it's probably going to be a beautiful night.
This is our 4th and final day. Gotta make it out of the park today. It shouldn't be too difficult. We start off by crossing Burnt Island Lake, which is a pretty big lake. Probably take us a couple hours. And then some portaging, canoeing, and then we're out. So when we left 4 days ago, we took this channel right here, did a big loop, came back through here, through this one, and look at what's right at the junction. Our cliff jumping spot. Yeah, baby. So we just finished our last portage, which was the same one we did on our first day. And now we just have to get across Canoe Lake to the exit point, and that'll be the end of our 4 days in the Algonquin backcountry. Alright, we made it. So we've reached our camp spot for the night. It's a really nice one right on a river. So now we just have to empty out all our bags, repack some things. So overall, we really enjoyed the park. Algonquin was gorgeous once you get away from the crowds. We're a little sad we didn't see much wildlife, but we did see a black bear in the dumpster outside the restaurant that we ate after leaving the park, so that was exciting. But no moose, no bears inside the park, unfortunately. So we'll have to go back. So this is the full map of Algonquin Park, and if you're interested in the exact route we took, well, I'll give you a closer look. So we came in through entry point number 5 here across Canoe Lake, up into Teepee Lake, up here, and then we camped over here in Tom Thompson Lake. Started off the second day with a long portage, made our way across McIntosh Lake, and then down McIntosh Creek, all the way through here. We crossed White Trout Lake and camped right here at the entrance to Big Trout Lake. Our third day we crossed Big Trout Lake, made our way up Otter Slide Creek, which was a lot of fun, through Otter Slide Lake, through Little Otter Slide Lake, one last portage into our third campsite in Burnt Island Lake, and then our last day made our way all the way across Burnt Island Lake, through a few portages, back into Teepee Lake. This is where we did our cliff jumping, and then we finished the day all the way down Canoe Lake, back to the exit point. So let's start driving because we gotta keep heading west to our next big adventure.